not gonna unlock. No, now he walks off. He know I'm talking about his ass. So I get home and can't take him immediately out the cage because he's whining. So I literally make him stay in the cage till he shuts up, because you're not supposed to allow your dog to get out the cage or anything if they're doing whining and shit like that. Like, you don't reward them for whining. So he was in a rush to go outside. So now he's looking like this. He know I'm talking about his ass. That's why he's trying to move. So I stick him outside because he was in such a rush to go outside. But he didn't know that it was cold outside. So now he looking at me crazy because I let him outside like he wanted, but now he want to come inside. And he was trying to thug it out because I'm like, it's cold out there, ain't it? And so I'm like, enjoy it. Like, you want to be out there, enjoy it. So now he looking at me crazy like, bitch, let me back in because it's cold. But it's like, you wanted to be out there. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, you ready. But this is what happens when you rush your mama to do something. You get what you want. It's just not what you want. And then I come out here, and this is what he do. He wanted to go inside, but the minute I'm outside, he want to come back out here. Look at him. Look at him. He want to go back inside so bad. What's wrong? You came back out here. Look at you. You can't even be still. Move, Snoopy. He want to go inside. Let me let him inside, because he really do want to go inside. Come on. Apparently, this vlog is starting with Snoopy and his antics. My bad. Multitasking. Okay. Are we focused? Focus. All right. So, like I was saying, we're starting with Snoop's antics. So, literally, he is on the door and chewing on this thing. I need to go clean this real quick. And I say, get off the door. He looks at me, he has a problem. So he goes over here, start tearing up his bear, because he don't want to get off the door because I'm outside and he inside. Help me understand that. What kind of nigga shit is that? Huh? What kind of nigga shit is that? Huh? Huh? Ooh, you want to be all strong with it. What you got an attitude for? You the one starting. As soon as I walk through the door, you the one starting. Not me. You. You. It's you, not me. So what you mad for? Huh? 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 Nothing. Exactly. What? 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 He don't even realize the camera was on. Hey, y'all got to see it. Oh, so now he want to go eat. Because he will not eat unless I'm in his peripheral vision. Like, that's honestly what the real problem is. He wanted to eat, which he don't need to see me to eat. But that's a part of him being protective, and 100% I don't get on him for being that way. But, baby, eat your food. I don't really like this lighting. Oh, hold on. Now he love his mammy. Now you loving on your mama. Huh? Oh, I hear that tail going. I hear that tail. Yeah. That's his way of saying thank you. And back to reality. Okay, so I just wanted to say this real quick because it's just crazy how you realize as an artist how much people really do things differently, and how the way one person works really doesn't work for another person. So number one, when it comes to color, I've come to the conclusion, because of my OCD-ness, that I will no longer listen to Alberto when it comes to me color matching. Only because I listened to him because he is, more experienced. And the color was darker than the color. And like deep down inside, I'm like, my color was was a pretty good match. Now, the only thing about that was I would change just like the double pigment of the color. But other than that, regardless, like my color that I had would have been a perfect match. So, that's just me realizing that I can actually trust myself. Like that was just the lesson that I needed to learn in that moment, that like when I asked for you guys to send pictures in like daylight and nighttime, like giving me all types of views of your hairs, like that in itself lets me know like my color matching skills, I can basically be dead on. Whether I do too much or do too little, it's gonna work out and it's gonna be in my favor, type of thing. So I really just learned how I can genuinely just trust myself when it comes to color matching. And then two, I'm leaning on this mattress. We're gonna be putting this up soon. Cause yeah, this ain't gonna work. And then number two, I did Alberto's daughter's root touch up for her blonde. And I don't know if this was on purpose or not, but I did realize like I have perfect consistency, but where my consistency changed was when he forcefully kind of filled my color bowl for me. And like honestly, it was him being helpful, but at the end of the day, I wish I would have just did it the way that I did it, because of my consistency was so perfect. And so I just realized in that moment and after everything, like, and even during blow drying and everything, and seeing the spots that I did not like, um I realized at that moment that when it comes to at least my bleach consistency and how I like to mix it, 100% I know exactly what I want and exactly what I like. Like that was something that I like realized as soon as I started applying the color. I was like, this is fucking perfect. So that in itself, I learned that I like to measure basically my bleach. I do like to measure. I am a by sight person, but when I measure my bleach, I just realized in that moment that it works for me that way. So, yeah, whether it's on purpose or not. And the only reason why I say on purpose because, every time I rock some shit, his attitude is always very different the next day. And it's more so like make it seem like he got to stay on me all day type of shit, and it really ain't like that. So, and sometimes, I gotta, I'm to a point where I ain't got a problem stating the shit. It's like, I'm the type of person where don't try to be out here like you got to keep staying on me like I'm up here not doing shit. Like, I'm going to let you know real quick, real fast, like, oh, wait, you beat me to the punch. Like, or like, oh, already done that, or da-da-da-da-da. Like, yeah, that in itself, like, I don't like that type of shit. And I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but I do know that when it comes to gay men be doing some, bitch shit like that. Like seriously, that they like the thing about men is gay, straight or not. when it comes to a woman being better than them, yeah, y'all all act the same way. And I'm sorry. I can't help that I'm an absorbent human being and I have a brilliant motherfucking mind. Like, get the fuck over it. And this is a message for my ladies because I was having this thought driving home. If your man can't put aside his ego for the sake of you chasing your dream and you being happy, and that's on me watching this movie last night, that man ain't for you. No man. And this is me even seeing that shit in my ex, like slick shit type of shit, and even realizing shit after the fact. Like, if a man ain't gonna support who you are, who your dreams are, what your goal is, if a man can't be comfortable with you at one moment and one time in y'all's relationship, that you will be number fucking one, that's not the man for you. Because a happy wife is a happy life. Literally. That saying is so literal and so fucking true. Now, I'm gonna reference this movie. So, it's a BET movie. I don't remember the name, but it was like a young love story where they kind of like reconnect as adults. They basically come together because when it's destiny, it's destiny. Hey! But they come together and she's married. He just got away from his fiance, and he's also trying to establish his career. And she's already established. Her husband's successful. She's successful. She doesn't even know until like way later that her husband is cheating on her, basically. So, and that situation is a whole other story if I get there. So, she starts sleeping with this high school sweetheart, and they're feeling the same connections, of course, type of things, and then they end up splitting apart. And then in the end, she's back with her husband and it's all sweet and shit. But then after a fact, she's like, trying to open up and be more honest and tell her husband the things she wants to do, and like he just put the hint back into her husband's ear that she wants to get back into singing, type of thing. So she was like, I used to sing all the time when I was younger, da 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 da, and like she was really excited and really happy. And then he did some little feedback, but then the ego got the best of him, and he said something like, you probably wouldn't have gotten that far anyway. And I looked at the TV and I was like, bitch, what? Like, what type of bitch shit do you say to your woman like that? Like, you ain't even hear her voice. Number one. You didn't even be like, sing for me, baby. Like, no shit like that. None of that. But you say you probably wouldn't have made it. That right there, first red flag, first sign that it doesn't matter what goes on with the rest of y'all's life. Your man is only going to be happy if he's happy. And that's on me. That's who my ex was, type of thing. Like, it was only good when he wanted to be good. But the minute that it's me, it's a problem, type of thing. So, wasn't feeling that. So, yes, if your man is not supportive and he say slick shit like that to you, when it comes to you wanting to do things that you like or you want to do or whatever the conversations are, like, baby, that's not the man for you. The man for you is going to be like, baby, let's get you some more singlet. Like, your man is going to be so encouraging. And that's what us women want from our man, is we want our man to be encouraging to our hopes and our dreams and the things that we want in life. Like, are you telling me for 5 fucking seconds you can't be like, well, baby, what's stopping you? Like, you can't say that. Like, that in itself just let your bitch know she care. Like, come on, Negro. Like, you want this from us, but you don't want to give it to us. It don't work like that. We need that just as much as you need that. Like, if you just imagine if you both holding each other accountable, both supporting each other, just imagine how far y'all can get in literally this fucking amount of time. But y'all gotta let go of that motherfucking ego. And the thing about it is, like, y'all niggas like to flash that money shit, but then that's all you want to do and think that that's supposed to be good. No. In real life, you not gonna get the type of bitch that you want that way. No. Like, y'all really be thinking that y'all got the ability to have just anybody y'all can have just for the sake that these other girls do certain things. Like, I had this nigga trying to holler at me. He asked questions about Snoop Dogg, and then after that I was done with it, and like, he was looking at me like I was supposed to be like all up on him, and like, nigga, you came up to me. I'm only speaking because I'm not trying to get into any altercation with you. I'm speaking to be cordial. You not my type. And even in the midst of him talking, I saw and I assessed that situation enough to say that he's a bullshit ass nigga, like, just that quick. Where, like, even if I was to give you a shot, you have no shot because I've already attested the type of dude that you are. Literally. Most of these dudes in these apartments where I live ain't nothing but bitch ass niggas. Like, literally, they got the anchor monitor dude. We got the two sons down here that don't go to fucking work. And then you have this one dude, he at least doing something with his life. I know that much. But, oh, he a hoe ass nigga. I already know that shit. Like, sloppy with it too. Ugh. He's disgusts me. And he's not a bad looking dude. Like, out of all the dudes in the apartments, yeah. If I was young and dumb and full of, yes, absolutely. But no. And then there's this other dude who looked like my ex, which, no. And then I don't know if they related or not, but oh my God, he looked like a grimy ass, Memphis ass, nasty, sloppy ass nigga. Ugh. God, please forgive me, but I needed to say that shit out loud. That's what he gives me. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be cordial with that nigga because he grimy. I know a grimy nigga when I see a grimy nigga and I meet a grimy nigga. Like, that nigga is fucking grimy. And the last thing I want is to be on his grimy list because, oof, that nigga grimy. I know he grimy. So, yes, but at the end of the motherfucking day, he treat me like a gentleman. I can say that. Like, he's held the gate open for me, and it wasn't in no other type of way he normally acts towards me. It was just more so like, respectfully, like a respect type of thing. So 100%, it's a mutual respect thing where I understand we have some understandings type of thing, but I still don't trust him. And then who else? Oh, the angry black man. I don't see him no more, thank God. And then there was the other older black man who, yeah, just no. Like, yeah, no, fake. And then this other man's fake too, mad at me because I don't want nothing to do with them type of thing. And these are older men who are acting like bitches. So those last set of men, yeah. So, yeah, like, when you get to a certain level of you're tired of that shit, like, none of that stuff that y'all are worried about works. Like, I'm better off by myself. And this is me knowing this shit at 18. At 18, I never saw myself being married. Never. And I still don't see myself being married. And at this point, I see myself being my mama. And that is something that I am scared of. Like, I do not want to be just so turned off by men and their personalities to the point where I just give up. Like, I don't want to give up. Like, I cannot end up. Well, I can end up alone. I'm okay with ending up alone, but I don't want to end up alone. Like, no matter what in life, I always keep hope alive type of thing. So, yes, I visualize myself growing old with my husband. Like, there's so much that I want to give my husband. And if you don't have that mind mentality, you will never find your husband that way. 100%. When you're not looking for it, it's gonna comfort you. Like that's like your first step to like manifesting is you have to erase that it's not going to be easy. Like you don't find your husband so quickly, and everybody you think you vibe with, like real quick they will show you who you are, but you choose to ignore those red flags because of what, sex? Nah, nigga, bye. Bye. And if you choose to deal with that person, then you just need to have a certain set of boundaries in your head of knowing where your relationship lies. Like, that's why it's been so easy for me to cut off, like, the rest of the dudes that I used to, like, talk to, mess with. Like, I've had just that moment when I chose myself. And I'm like, yeah, no, yeah, no. A lot of them, they fall off naturally. Like, it just does not flow. But the few that just can't go away, those are the ones who I just had to pluck off the island. And it wasn't a lot. It really wasn't a lot. But 100% just pluck, 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 pluck. And the last one I plucked, oh my God, I was so like happy with myself for plucking that one off the island. To the point where now when I see men who are similar in how he look, I'm just like, no. Like there's this one dude on YouTube who like I've never been able to have my attention held by a dude on YouTube. And there's only one dude, and I hate the fact that he looks just like that dude. Like, I hate it. But I see so much of myself in this man because ultimately I trained myself to think like a man. Like that whole Steve Harvey book thing, think like a man, is true and it is facts. So baby, yes. So it's like there's just so much that you need to absorb about yourself first before you try to find love. And one thing about me is 18, I visualize that I may not do this. I also visualize I may not have kids. I visualize myself adopting kids. I visualize myself getting inseminated and just having my own child by myself. Like I envision all my options because at the end of the day you want to have options for yourself. And I think that's where a lot of people fail themselves is you keep betting and you keep banking on just this working, and when it's for you, you know it's for you. That's all I got to say about that. When it's for you, it's for you. I know the things are for me, and baby, I got patience. So when it comes to finding my husband, I chose patience at 18. So I could be 35 now and still have that patience or have that hope. But 100%, I'm not even looking for a husband. That's the kicker. Like, I'm not purposely just out there. Now, am I just hovering in the house? No. No. I make sure every day that I have somewhere to go. Like, my birthday week was the first time ever where I just stayed in the house. But I purposely make sure I have something to do every day. So I'm not just in the house, but I'm out there. Like your man can't find you if you in the house, right? So at least give yourself small things to do, or like whether it's the grocery store or not, like I'm gonna be excited and I'm gonna feel like I'm shopping. And if my husband is seeing me shopping, he gonna see me doing something that I love to do, and that is cooking food. And my husband sees me out with my friends, then my husband sees like this is something that is she likes to do. Like there's like, how is your husband gonna know you if you're not even putting yourself out there as yourself when you step out the house, type of thing? Like, baby, no. So if you one of those girls who go out in their bonnet all the time, like, I'm sorry, sis, but bitch, take the bonnet off. Like, your man don't want to see you like that. Yes, you can pull a man like that, but baby, why would you want that to be how your man perceives you, type of thing? Like, that is something that you do, like, When I walk these apartments, these niggas see me in the ugliness is me, and that's of course nothing. But to me, I make sure when I step out this house, I am a tacky matching mess. But when the car goes out of this front gates, whether it's tacky and put together, it's still gonna look like I put in effort, because the hair is gonna be done. Like literally, having your hair done just in general makes huge of a motherfucking difference of your bummy ass outfit. Like for real. Even if you poor, which I said this before in the other video, when it comes to, you know, dressing and looking presentable, like you gonna have a whole dollar outfit, but that hair gotta be done, gotta be on point. And if you can't afford it, you do it. And if there's not much you can do, 100%, you learn what works best for you, that's gonna make you not only look beautiful but feel beautiful, because the whole point of doing your hair is feeling beautiful. Am I right or am I wrong? Because when I step out the door, I want to feel beautiful. I want to feel confident. And that's that light that nobody can shine but you. So remember that. Can't nobody shine your light but you. Ain't that right? Huh? Ain't that right? Can't nobody steal your shine but you. Can't nobody steal your shine but you. See, he shook his head. He said no. He said no.
Tell me so. I'm like the loop. I'm out of ways. Oh, stay out the way. Got another shot on me. I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me. Keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know I'm risky, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, ain't nobody knows. I need you to get the fuck on my space. Replacement's on the way, please don't break. That pussy's feeling like a great escape. I need no drink, cold up, don't change. And I ain't making love no more. Got a new what the fuck you crying for? I'm moving soft, it's calling on my face. I don't know how to reach me every time that it plays in my eyes of the night. We committed a crime. Whatever long, you won't say goodbye. Can't be outside 'cause I'm not getting too high. And I'm on your mind. Whatever you want, don't call me. Really nice on me, I like to get it poppin'. This is my business, got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I'm ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, let nobody knows. Even though I'm ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, let nobody knows. I need total confidential private. No one knows thinking I'm a broke babe. Time so strange that we on the first class, man. Work my nerves, you know I can more. And we ain't making love no more. You took that talk, but you know not to win. So strong with every whatever you need, don't call me. Got another shot on me, I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I'm ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, let nobody know. Even though I'm ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, let nobody know. Long as you got your eyes, got to trippy on them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me in your child. And then won't lay it in, make me wonder who you might be playing with. Makes me wonder who you think playing with. I'm just telling myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear to change, but I know it's the end. Don't you want to see? Think you know your girl's so funny to me. I really got it, but one this time. Got tired of you, so you almost threw my eye. Don't say one thing. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the quarterback. I don't think you'll ever change your ways. 'Cause the house is not a home where you know one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You're gone. What you got is good and smile. You refuse to walk out the line. You refuse to answer my phone. Keep wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Yes, you on scene. Think you know your girl's so funny to me. And when you think I left my wife this time, got tired of your shit, you almost threw my mind. Don't say one thing. I'll continue to try to play this game. Bring your family in the way. I don't think you'll ever change your ways. 'Cause the house is not a home where no one's there.
Hokey pokey. So I was here about to take a shower and I was like, shit, I haven't ate. It's like probably 11. Ooh, let me go see if I'm good with my time, because lately when I be predicting the time, I be on point. Let's see. Last time I checked, it was 10:39, so it should be about 11:37. So I've been at home literally doing this room. I've been doing this room since I got home. Like I said I was gonna do it, and I did it. So yeah, this is what she looking like. Nothing too fancy, but hopefully Snoop doesn't do no accidents, because I feel like it's more spacious this way, and then this is more room for me to dance, stretch, and then I still have a wall to use to stretch, and I feel like this is like more space, and we're just gonna be hopeful that he don't pee on the floor, because yeah, I'm gonna be so mad. But I originally came on the cam because I'm proud of myself that I was about to get in the shower. I was like looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, I have not eaten, and I was like, I'm really not that hungry. I just want to eat. And then my subconscious mind started thinking, and she was like, bitch, every time you don't eat, it gets worse and worse. And yeah, we can't be doing that. And I really don't like doing that. But sometimes it's just like, I don't know what to eat and I'm frustrated, so I just go to sleep type of thing. And I'm just proud of myself because I was like, no, we can't be doing that shit, bitch. Like, go fix you a sausage sandwich. So I just had to document for myself in case one day I'm struggling with some food, or if I'm struggling, basically not struggling with food, but I'm just not really hungry, don't really have a taste bud for anything in particular. And that partially could be because my period is about to be here, because when my period's not here, I don't eat. Like, and I always force myself to eat. If I don't eat all day long and I'm on my period, when I get home, I force myself to eat. So yeah, no excuses. So I'm proud of myself that even though I'm not on my cycle, but just a regular type of girl type of way, and I'm telling myself, no, go feed your belly. So yeah, I'm about to go feed my belly. Well, not go feed my belly, but yeah, I'm about to take a shower and then go put a sausage on. We're gonna reverse that because we're gonna put the sausage on first. While we in the shower, that bitch gonna be cooking and bubbling and boiling, and the air fryer is gonna be warming up. Because I think I got, ooh yeah, bitch, I got these roasted red potatoes that I love from Kroger's in the frozen potato section. So good. So yeah, I'm gonna cook me a sausage, hot dog, whatever you want to call it, and then I'm gonna make that, and then I'm gonna make, well, no, I don't have to make vegetable. I think I have some vegetable already cooked. I may warm that up on the oven. I may saute that because I know I'm not gonna want that from the microwave. So we're gonna see how that go, because we steamed this. So if logic works the way I think it is, I can just cook it up real quick on the oven. Ooh, I had deja vu of something that had nothing to do with this, but it just made me feel a certain type of way. Interesting.
I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please me, love me all night.